I got something I want to get off my chest, you see. I've been looking, this is supposed to be a prediction and breakdown video, okay? But I've been seeing too much discourse on the internet disrespecting Robert Whittaker. Now, I'm going to run through my predictions just fast, okay? Let me refresh. I don't know why the UFC does that. I don't know why they do this. I'm going to run through who I think is going to win each fight. And I'm going to just say win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Because I want to get to the Robert Whittaker disrespect. Because this is so fucking ridiculous. I've got Omar Bade winning. I got Nugent, however you say his name, winning. I've got Ibo Aslan winning. I've got Tabitha Ricci winning. I've got Davy Grant winning. I've got Muslim Salikov winning. I've got Bryce Mitchell. I've got Bogdan Guskov. I've got Jose Ochoa. I got Shara Bullet. I got Peter Yan. And I got Robert fucking Whittaker. Now let me tell you this. I want everybody to stay and just look at this. Hold on. Robert Whittaker. Now, I've been hearing people call Robert Whittaker soft, easily pushed around, and all of this, easily bullied and all of this. Rob Whittaker has lost to two fighters in the UFC middleweight division. He's lost to Izzy one time in 2019, and he lost to Dricus. The freak accident that was his teeth. Trigger warning before this pops up. This is not a fight, okay? This is not a fight. He had a freak accident occur where his teeth imploded. He had a previous problem. This was not all hands up to Hamzat. He was dominant, but this is not what you should use to discount Robert Whittaker, because his teeth imploded. If this doesn't happen to his teeth, I could argue that he could try to tough his way out of that. He could withstand the face crank, because it wasn't even on the chin. It was a fucking face crank. Now, in his last 10 fights, Rob has lost to Dricus, and he beat Izzy this time and got fucking robbed. Now, I've been seeing people say, oh, when Rob fights someone more physically imposing than him, then he tends to get pushed around. First of all, Rainer de Ridder is not that fighter. I'm sorry to tell you guys, just because you see him fight Bo Nickel and push Bo Nickel around, he's not that guy, pal. He's not that fucking guy. But if you look at all the physically imposing fighters that Rob has fought, you can say Izzy's physically imposing to Rob. Izzy's 6'4". In this fight, Rob was on the front foot, and he took Izzy's back, and he was taking him down. I mean, who else could you consider to be physically imposing? Marvin Vettori, Rob destroyed him. Dricus, okay, he lost to Dricus. Paulo Costa, physically imposing, Rob dominated him. Outside of the spinning wheel kick, Rob dominated him. People were even talking about Robert Whittaker was going to lose to Ikram. People were talking about Rob was going to lose to Ikram Aliskerov when this fight got announced on short notice. The odds were barely in favor of Robert Whittaker when this fight closed. People were picking Ikram just because he was Dagestani. And it was Rob Whittaker, and Rob is so easily pushed around. This is so disrespectful, and I respect Rainer de Ridder, but I don't think he's that guy to jump from a Bo Nickel fight to Rob Whittaker. This is disrespectful matchmaking if I've ever fucking seen it. I've got Rob Whittaker either by 5-round clinic, but I think he can finish Rainer de Ridder. I've seen him quit against Anatoly. I don't think Anatoly's that fucking good. Royzer not. I don't think Anatoly is that good. I don't think so. I think in the UFC he would be he'd probably be just outside the top 5 at heavyweight, because heavyweight's so ass. At light heavyweight, he might be ranked. He might be top 15. At middleweight, he might not be ranked. Like, this is fucking insane to me. Again, this does not happen because Hamzat is just the strongest motherfucker of all time, and he just can cave people's jaws in from just touching them. Look at this dick riding here. Look at this dick riding. Hamzat's aggression here is fierce and relentless power. Hamzat is on devil mode. Hamzat Chimaev displays incredible strength. Look at this dick riding here. Now, Hamzat's the next big thing. He's the exciting thing. Do I think he beats Dricus? No. Do I think he does that to anybody else in that top 5? I really don't think so. I think if Caio Barajo fought Hamzat, this is not that video, okay? I don't think this happens if they fight again with Rob's fixed teeth, is the point. And in a Reinier de Ridder matchup, who the only type of fighter Reinier de Ridder is a, I'm 6'4", I'm 6'3", 6'4", I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna walk in the octagon at 220 pounds, and I'm gonna just try to press forward. I'm gonna just try to press you forward, try to clinch you, and maybe try to take you down, try to work you in the clinch, and then try to take you down sloppily. Rob is way too fucking technical for that, people. I'm sorry. Rob is way too technical for that. He's got great ground game. He's got great avoidance of the ground game. Man, like, it's so many interesting matchups on this card. Like, Peter Yan, Marcus McGee is interesting as fuck. Azu Almabayev versus Jose Ochoa is a great fight. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it because I keep seeing Robert Whittaker disrespect, nigga. This is the fucking Reaper, nigga. This is the Reaper. What the fuck? Cut to Robert Whittaker, 1-2 head kicking Reinier de Ridder and knocking his fucking head off in round 2. Like, I'm sorry. If some shit like this happens to Rob ever again in his career, I'm I'm just gonna not do YouTube anymore. I'm gonna just quit. Y'all gonna never see me again. This and look at these odds. He was a plus 220 or something against Bo Nickel. He closed as plus 220 or 250 against Bo Nickel, and now he's barely an underdog against Robert fucking Whittaker, a former champ. The disrespect is unreal. This makes me not even want to talk about the other card anymore. What other fights interest me that I want to talk about on that level? I guess I could talk about Peter Yan. My closing statements for this Robert Whittaker fight. I can see Reinier de Ridder winning one round where he might get a successful takedown 2 minutes into the round, and he like half guard traps Rob, where it's like not much action going on. He might threaten a choke and Rob gets out, and you might think, oh my gosh, I think Rob will start off strong, and then Reinier de Ridder, I think he'll start off strong in the first round and a half, and then Reinier de Ridder will get him down. You'll get that oh gosh moment, and then Rob will knock him out in the third round. I really think so. I think he's way too technical. I think he's way too slick on his feet. His footwork is leaps and bounds above Reinier de Ridder. I think Reinier de Ridder is a sloppy, trudge forward and fucking try to clinch you and knee you and try to take you down sloppily and get a fucking arm triangle on you. And Rob's not going for that. Like, this is not happening again. I'm telling you guys, this will never ever happen to another fighter. This is a 1 in a million thing to happen. Okay. Moving on, bro, to the only other fight that I would care to talk about. Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee. Because Peter Yan has a really weird cult fan base that thinks he's just like the best fighter of all time. I love Peter Yan. I think he'll beat Marcus McGee. This is a big step up. And from what I saw from Marcus McGee in his last fight, I think Peter Yan he might just toy with him, honestly. And I know it's the stereotype, or not the stereotype, it might be, I don't know what to call it, where Peter Yan starts out slow as fuck and it takes him a while to build into the fight. In 3 rounds against someone like Marcus McGee, who's like a pop pop pop. He's not like a pop 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 pop. He's like a pop pop. Keep his hands up as you return back. I think Peter Yan punishes opponents that go like that, like exit with their hands up by stepping in, switching stances, left hook. I can see that happening and him knocking Marcus McGee down in like the second round. I think Peter Yan will honestly 30-27 Marcus McGee if he doesn't get a finish. Now, Peter Yan isn't a big leg kicker, so I'm not really worried about that after seeing McGee's last performance. But McGee's good, but I think Peter Yan's just a different level. I think there's like, in bantamweight, it's the same way at featherweight, I think. I think in bantamweight, it's Merab, high-level bantamweight. So Merab's here, high-level bantamweight is here. So this is the Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan, Corey Sandhagen, Umar, that level. And then there's a step down from them. And then there's the Figgies, who else? Figgy, Cejudo, I guess Mario Batista, Chito Vera. And then there's I will put Marcus McGee at the end of that tier. And then you have the Vinicius Oliveras and the Kyler Phillips and Rob Fonts and all of that. I think this will be a clinic. And this will be a y'all must have fucking forgot. These two. Not this. I think this will be y'all must have fucking forgot who I am. I'm really tired of seeing Robert Whittaker disrespect. I'm going to be coming in this camera Saturday this fight will probably happen at like 4 or 5. I'm going to be coming in the camera at 6, 7 o'clock because I'm finna be on vacation. I'm supposed to be on vacation. I leave in 2 hours and I'm supposed to be at the gym right now. I got to get this out because I've been getting pissed seeing Rob Whittaker disrespect. The man's lost 2 fights in 5 years. He's lost 2 fights in 6 years, I should say. He's lost 2 fights in 6 years. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. He's 7-1-1. This is a no contest right here. This doesn't count. And Dricus beats the fuck out of Hamzat. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna come back. Actually, y'all don't have a good night. Fuck y'all. Everybody talking about Rob Whittaker. When I come back to this camera and he just beat the fuck out Rainer DeRitter like y'all was talking about what was gonna happen against Ikram last year. Fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna come back and Rob Whittaker gonna be fighting against, I don't know, probably Sean Strickland for a title. No. He wins this. Who's ahead of him? Izzy's ahead of him. Sean Strickland. Imavov. Hamzat. DDP. He's going to be fighting Imavov, and he's going to beat the fuck out of Imavov, and then he's going to go take the bet off Dricus after Dricus got his 4th title defense. Fuck you, nigga.